Today, I saw KSI's forehead. So what's up guys, it's your boy Jojog. So unless you guys have been living under a rock, you guys will know that Prime Hydration by popular YouTubers KSI and Logan Paul has released in Australia this month. I'm pretty sure that most of you guys have not been able to get it because most Woolies and Coles have sold out. If you got it, you're lucky. If not, you're just like one of us. So yeah, when I heard that KSI and Logan Paul were both going to be in Sydney to give out free Prime Hydration drinks, I thought why not go take a look and try to get some free drinks. So yeah, I wanted to achieve two things: get free primes and see KSI's forehead. I decided to wake up at around 5 AM. I got ready. I tried my best to film an intro in the morning, but I think I was too tired. I was walking down the street. There was practically no one at the train station. I tried to film one of those shots of me walking to the light rail, but I figured because there weren't much people, the doors would be closing pretty quickly, so you could see my urgency when I was running out of the door to get my camera back. I was pretty sleepy on the light rail, so I was falling in and out of sleep. After taking the light rail, I had to take the bus, and as I was reaching the venue, I could see there were a lot of people walking in the same direction, and I know that we all wanted the same thing. You will be shocked to see that even though I reached in the end, I think slightly earlier than 6, there were already lots of people there, easily over 1,000 people were there. There were already news outlets there, and I could hear people around telling me that they've been there from the night before, so they've been there for easily 7 to 8 hours. So take note, they weren't gonna come out until 8:20 AM. So I still had to wait 2+ hours before they come out. Honestly, there wasn't really much going on over the 2 hours. There was people shouting and shouting throughout the whole time. To be honest, it was kind of fun at times because I felt younger, but as time went by, I suddenly realized that I'm actually 25 years old and I'm getting really way too old for this. The exhaustion and the tiredness was starting to kick in, and all these thoughts were creeping to my head of like, let's just go home because dude, there were so many people. And yeah, even though it was in the morning, it was really hot, so I was sweating in areas that I don't really want to mention. Yeah, all of a sudden while we were waiting, we all turned and then we saw 2 Prime team cars with giant Prime bottles on top of them. I saw this car on TikTok, man. It's pretty crazy. I think if there was one way to get Logan Paul and KSI attention, that was definitely it. I remember constantly checking like Twitter or Instagram just to see like whether they were coming soon, and we realized they were actually appearing on like an Australian news program show called The Today Show before coming out to meet the people. So as I got more and more tired and as time went by, and this is when they should be coming anytime soon. They should be coming anytime soon. It's bad. Anytime now. So here we go. Everybody was going crazy. Honestly, I feel that KSI and Logan Paul came out without any clue in their mind. I remember KSI trying to get a response from us, but nobody could hear him to respond. And as I was waiting in the crowd, I suddenly remembered that one of the things that I wanted to do was to see KSI's big forehead. And to my surprise, he suddenly decided to hold his bandana and hold his forehead, and all of a sudden, he pulled his bandana off and there it was. His glorious forehead. It was shining through all the madness that was happening on that day. That was a way that he wanted to give the Australian fans a treat. That surely was. So yeah, I was kind of happy that I got one of my objectives of the day done. To be honest, for that few minutes, the tiredness in me kind of went away. Even though we waited 2 hours or more, you only up for 10 minutes. It's actually a video on today's news, and just look at the amount of people there and let's see whether we can spot me. Oh yeah, that's me. So after they left, everybody was swarming to the exit because everybody wanted to get free Prime bottles, and luckily I managed to not only get 1 but 2 bottles of Prime before leaving the venue. So yeah, it was a pretty crazy day, and do I think I'll do it again? Most definitely not, but I think it was an enriching experience. Thank you guys for watching and hearing my little narration about how my day went. It's been your boy Jojog. Saw KSI's Forehead today, and go and get Prime if you can find it. Ciao boys.